Hey, and we're live. Welcome to the Ivy and Rich podcast, Heart to Heart. I am flabbergasted that Ivy's right here next to me. I'm Rich Martinez.
I'm Ivy, and we are back.
Yes, we are. Baby, just make sure you talk directly into the mic because we are on a shoestring again. Damn it! Computer problems with the Dell 9020.
All right, I'm doing my best over here, sharing a mic with you. It's not easy. Can you hear me?
No.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, see, now I can hear you when you talk.
So I'm not talking. I got it. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Chuck. Hi, Murph. Murph's having a date night. Enjoy. Love you guys. So I am home from my horror collector feed. Hello. HCF is at, I just checked. He's at, I think it was 497. So if you're not subbed, it's on my community page, but I'm gonna actually put it up here right now. Thank you, Murph. No problem. I'm gonna put it right here on this live also. Did something just fall, or did I did I see that? Did you see that?
I don't know.
Scared me. Hi, Becky. How are you? All right, Murph. Enjoy your night. Tell Kels we said hi. All right, let me try to get this. Actually, this should be easy because I have it right here. Wait. We haven't done this in so long. I forget what I'm doing. Pam, my friend, how are you? I missed you guys. I was away for a long time. First, it was 9 days in the hospital. Then a month later, it was 13 days away. It's a long time. I missed you.
I miss you too.
He really did miss me. He was like all up in my business last night. Can you take this for 1 second, please? Here. Let me do this.
I wasn't all up in your
You were
business.
all up in my business last night. Try to deny it.
You were in Philly recharging your batteries.
That is definitely not what was happening.
Recharging your. I'm from Philly. Recharging your badass batteries.
Oh, that's my phone.
That is your
Yeah, I'm
phone.
trying to find out where the echo's coming from. Okay, so there is horror collectors link. You guys, he only needs 3 to get to 500. So let's like get a bunch because you know that YouTube's gonna take some away the second he gets there. Chase builds. Hi. Queen Kells, get back to your date night. I understand. It's okay.
Chase, that's my man, babe. He's got a banner. He's awesome. Awesome dude.
Hey, what's this shithole? Oh my god, I just Hamlet, what's this shithole? So the other day, actually when I was in Philly, me and Pamela were going back and forth on Instagram and I accidentally video called her. So she's actually seen my face. I know. She answered so fast and I panicked and I'm like, well, this is happening. Yep.
Does she know you got warrants and there's a reward?
You know, it's like I'm Batman and somebody finally saw under the mask Batwoman. Yeah, it was a little weird for me, but you know, she's beautiful and she's so funny.
She is. She's awesome.
Thank you, Pamela. I'm fucking adorable. Oh, sorry, Becky, to hear that. You too, cows. Have a nice date night. Seriously. Or Pamela, are you talking about me? Because now I'm getting all weird. Did you just hear it? Sounded like a clown horn. Did you hear that? Oh, is that your phone? So I made a kugel tonight, which I think I talked about this before, is like, you know, what Jewish people eat on every single Jewish holiday. And I made one in Philadelphia for my daughter and her boyfriend. And I made one tonight because it was really good. And I gave it all to her. So I didn't really get to eat any. Hi, Monique. So that came out really good. It was delish. It's like eating candy. And then I also cooked her chili in the crock pot. I cooked her lasagna in the crock pot. I was making salad after salad for my boy, who's a vegetarian. Hello, Thompson. How are you? So I did a lot of work while I was away. So I started in Richmond, spent 3 days there, then drove 8 hours in a cargo van to Philly. Oh, but wait, the first thing that happened was when we were starting to load up the van.
Don't put your hand there. You can put your hand
Did you
there.
just push my hand away?
No, I wanted the wires above your hand.
We were just starting to move stuff down to the van, and there's like crazy steps in his apartment building, and there's no elevator. So I have like a big like moving bag with a handle. Uh-oh. Oh, you're driving, old Dusty? I don't know. I might be safe after that conversation this morning. Thank you, Monique. So I was carrying one bag down the steps and I fell down the steps. My ass just bounced all the way down and I landed on the floor and my son is literally holding a desk by himself and he's like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I'm just sitting there like shocked. Like I didn't even know what to say. I was like trying to assess the situation, making sure I didn't like break a hip or something. Cause, hi, Derek. If you ask Street, I'm an old lady. So I was making sure that I didn't break anything. But I had the weirdest, like the bruise on my ass was like exactly the edge of the steps. It was very strange. And it still hurts. Okay, HCF, no problem. Thanks for stopping in. So yeah, I fell really hard. Yeah, not that kind of bouncing ass, old Dusty. So that was the very first bag, and then my son was like, "Just go sit in the van." So I sat in the van for 2 hours listening to music while he brought everything down. Yeah, Becky, ouch is like an understatement. It still hurts. Like if I lean on my on my butt the wrong way, it really does hurt. And I didn't look at it for a couple of days because I thought it was gonna be so bad. It's hard leaning over like this. I need my own mic. You gotta fix this.
I will.
You're gonna have to massage me later.
I will.
Yeah, okay. Oh, Dusty, that is not nice. I knew when he started to laugh, I had to look right back at the chat because I just knew. I just knew. We did.
Oh, Dusty. For a Jewish woman, baby got back.
Derek, don't apologize because we haven't been on at all. He went on and did the cave this morning for the first time in I'm not sure how long. And then him and I haven't been on in a while either. I mean, I just got home yesterday. Yes, he did, Pamela. But I've been, caught up with you, Derek, on YouTube on your community posts and stuff. Like Derek is like he teaches me something new every single day because he's just filled with information. Hi Brandon, how are you? Yes, Becky. He kind of already kisses my ass. Where's Tam? Oh, does she have her kids? I don't know. I don't get that, Pamela. I got no. What? Wait, what does that mean? Oh, Janine's here. Yay, Janine's here.
I got no juice in the trunk.
Listen,
It's all real. It's
the
all real, Pamela. It's all real.
the fact that it actually even hurt is kind of shocking to me. If I didn't have such a fat ass, it probably would have been way worse. I probably would have broken a hip or something. It was a bad fall. Yes, Pamela, I do. I sent a couple people a video earlier of this guy and his pet squirrel, and Janine's like, "Oh my god, I would love that." I'm like, "Did you like notice the guy in the video, or were you just watching the squirrel?" And he's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Okay.
The guy in the video. All right, forget it. Never mind. Yeah, Derek, I've seen everything. I'm pretty sure I thumbs up everything and make a comment usually. Yeah, Becky, you're probably right. I don't know. Again, even this morning, I every time we're on and Old Dusty's in, I learn more and more about him, and these are things I don't need to know. Oh, I thought you were grabbing the mic. Yeah, he was kind of cute, Pamela. But it really was. I mean, the squirrel was the star of the show, honestly. I mean, this has to be Old Dusty's like theme song, right?
Oh, Dusty said his sweatpants got stretch marks.
Or you take the mic for a minute. Brandon called me honey.
She wants you to share her link. Did you share it?
Brandon?
Yeah.
Why are you saying her?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Brandon.
Yes.
Like what?
I don't have my glasses on. I was looking at the. Sorry about that, Brandon.
Yeah,
I was looking at
literally sharing
the.
it as he was typing, I guess, because I put it in there as soon as I'm trying to get these in now.
Becky G just did it. She just shared his. Thank you, Becky.
Like I'm getting a little quicker.
Brandon, my bad. I wasn't looking.
It just wasn't paying attention. All right, what do I got going on here? So why don't you tell everybody?
Pamela just shared his link too.
I'm trying. I'm doing as fast as I can.
You know him, babe? Does he ever? He doesn't have a wrench then.
Well, a lot of people don't have a wrench. Tell everybody how much you miss me and how your life was useless while I was gone.
I missed you a lot. You were just talking about all the food you were cooking. I was on this end eating TV dinners.
That's ridiculous.
And I could cook too.
You were so busy taking care of all the animals because I wasn't here.
I was taking care of all the animals.
Pamela, do I drop Pamela's link to shave content?
Babe, how long were you away? For like 13 days? 13 days. 13 days she was away, Becky. That's what happens when you violate your parole. They took her away from me.
I think I got everybody. I didn't.
Took her away from me in some handcuffs. SWAT was at my house. Police department. Homeland Security. I don't know what the hell Ivy did.
Can we open that window a little bit? I was not in jail. You're welcome, Derek. I think I got everybody.
Yeah, if you got a wrench, drop your link. Feel free.
I think I just dropped everybody. Oh, that air feels good. It was really hot in Philadelphia for a couple of days. Like the last 2 nights I was there, I could not even sleep because Jessica's bedroom doesn't have, I like to call it my bedroom when I'm there, which totally annoys her, but there's no AC in her bedroom. There's an AC in the girls' room and there's an AC in the living room. But I need to sleep in a bed, so I was not in jail. I swear to God, Brandon. Yeah, so the last 2 nights also, I was, like, really anxious and sad about leaving Philadelphia. I was excited to come home to, Richard and the dogs and stuff, but it's always, like, heartbreaking leaving my kids, so happy birthday, Jessica. I love you. Not that she's listening. She doesn't really listen anymore. The last time she was in our chat, Platypussy said something about I can't remember what she said, but it was raunchy and it was about me and Rich. And Jessica like tuned in just in time to hear that. And then she made a comment in the chat saying she wanted to vomit. So I don't think she's coming back anytime soon. Yeah, I mean bittersweet is the perfect word. Janine, it is, but just my kids, man. Like my kids. And that's why I did so much stuff when I was there, because Jared's staying there at Jessica's apartment now, and so I had to make sure it was clean, and I killed myself, cleaning the tub and the shower, and you know did all that cooking, which Jared didn't eat anything I cooked because he's a vegetarian, but I made him a lot of salads, and that's really no easy task.
You're talking.
I mean, I don't okay. Brandon said, "Ivy, I'll give you a wrench if you give me one." Oh, by the way,
Do you know Brandon?
I
Give him a
do know
wrench.
I do know Brandon, but, you know,
Give a
I've
wrench.
actually known Tam, there you are. I know we all like raunchy, so, that's fine. Um, I mean, I've known Brandon actually for quite some time. We don't spend a lot of time together. So, Brandon, I'll give you a wrench, but, d like, need to trust you. You got it, please. Um All right. So, Brandon, I do come into your live stream sometimes. And then you're in Brooklyn's a lot also, and Hannah's. Where is Hannah? It's weird. She's not here. Tam, everybody knows you like raunchy. All right. I have to do this. So can you switch with me? You know what I need to do? I need to buy a new knife set. I bought Jared one because Jessica doesn't have anything in her apartment. So, but I'm like, like a butcher block knife set. And everything was so much easier when you have a good knife. It takes like less time to cut everything. Like I said, it was making him all sorts of salads and stuff. That's what I need. Our knife set is just dead. We've had that thing for years. Are you even paying attention to me? Because I'm actually talking to you.
Yes,
I mean, honestly.
I am paying attention.
I will pay attention here because I need to
Much.
do so. Oh my god, you guys, I keep pulling on the wires. Don't I know? I can say whatever I want.
You can. It's funny.
This is my show.
Right. That's why I need a new
What, you need a new
headset.
Oh, that you could say you need a new co-host.
Shit, no, this is your show. I'm the co-host.
Oh my god. No, oh Dusty, come on. I see Pamela, it's true. I bought him, one of those. It wasn't very expensive, but
Look at
cutting
what Look what Becky said.
no, no, Becky, that's my daughter. That's Jessica, my daughter, and that is how you spell her name. Um, he's looking at my big bruise. Yeah, it's so much easier, Pamela. Like I was making him like salad after salad because that's all he would eat. And it was like time-wise and everything, it was just so much better. Like it made me realize how bad my knife set sucks. All right, take this. Have a chat while I do this.
What are you doing?
Don't you worry about what I'm doing.
Milkshakes. I love milkshakes. Vanilla milkshakes. I love salads.
Got a wrench. I feel like everybody in this chat should have a wrench, to be honest.
Everyone you know, give 'em a wrench.
Like I feel like the people that are in this chat specifically right now
Of
should
course.
have one.
Give old Dusty a
I
wrench.
just did it.
You just did it?
You didn't even have to tell me.
It's my Puerto Rican brother in Florida.
I think now everybody has. Oh, I'm giving Thompson one too because I've known him for a while as well. And like, if you don't want to be a moderator, just let me know and I'll take your wrench back.
You get a wrench. Everybody gets a wrench.
Well, these people specifically should have. I think I got everybody.
Hey, Pamela, we have this baby, what's the name of that shop that makes the smoothies?
Tropical Cafe.
Tropical Cafe. They make some slamming smoothies. Strawberry banana, pina colada pineapple, and they are cold as hell.
Hey, Lone Cross, how are you? What's really funny, babe, is that like I was getting a bunch of smoothies like 2 weeks ago before I left. I had a doctor's appointment and it was a little painful. So I said to him, like, I deserve like a milkshake or something. And then I'm like, oh no, let's go get a smoothie. I haven't had one forever. So we went to the smoothie spot and then I just couldn't stop. He was like bringing home smoothies constantly and they're not cheap. Like, they're not cheap. But when I was at Philadelphia, I ordered smoothies from Wawa, which was much cheaper and still just as good. So I had my smoothie fix when I was in Philadelphia. I don't think I told you that. The chairman, hello, how are you? So, you guys, there's a new rule in this podcast from now on.
Talk directly into the mic.
Oh my God. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yep. You're good.
Okay. From now on, if we do drop a link, my rule is nobody comes up unless you've been in the chat like before and like we really know you.
And invited.
Because there was a little issue and I'm not going to get into it, but I'm not doing that no more. Like if I don't know you personally, well, not personally, you know what I mean, it's YouTube, but if I don't know you from being in my chat or me being in, you know, somebody else's chat or your chat, you're not coming up on my panel. I can't do that anymore. I learned my lesson. So that's how we're going to do things from now on. Hey, my shorts. Hi, how are you? So, yeah. New rule, right? You're very quiet tonight, Dave. Dave.
Baby, baby, baby.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Pamela, for sure.
There you go.
There I go. What?
No, I couldn't see where
Okay.
Pamela. So the smoothies come in one size, right? Let's say they're large. These things are huge. For $7.49, right? But if you're there in the morning from 7 to 9, they're $3.99. And they're huge. They're good.
Sorry. I have to jump in because Street in Scotland is in the building. This is a big deal, everybody.
Hello, Street.
Yes, this is a big deal. He was almost nice to me today.
Oh, Brandon gave you a wrench.
Oh, thank you, Brandon. Nice to see you, Street. And that was a very nice comment you left on my happy birthday thing to my daughter. And I thought he was going to tell you, Pamela, that I'm having problems with my headphones. The one day I sent him for smoothies and I made him get me 2. And I pretended like, oh yeah, I'm going to put one in the freezer for later. So I drank my smoothie. And then like 15 minutes later, I drank the other smoothie. Don't judge me. I just like, in my opinion, they're just not big enough. Oh, you know what I had in Newark yesterday in the airport? Oh my God. I drank my very first frozen coffee. It was like pecan something, but it was a frozen coffee. Like, I've never even had an iced coffee in my life because I just want coffee, like, you know, regular hot coffee. Weird world. Hi. No judgment. Pamela, you know.
Yeah, Pamela. Did you see all the pictures on IG? Maybe not on IG. Maybe she was just sending them to me. But she was down in some brewskis too. Holy macaroni. Weird world. Salute.
He makes it sound like I was like having like partying while I was there. We went to this Mexican restaurant in Richmond, and I'm not usually into like Mexican food, but I had the most amazing nachos of my life. And then I had fish tacos, which were delicious. So, in the scheme of things, I was like, oh, let me get a Corona. But here's the thing, I couldn't even finish it. But then when I was at Jessica's boyfriend's house the night before I left, she handed me a regular beer, and I didn't have any problem finishing that. And then I think when I was at Jared's friend's house, I drank like a half a cup of wine.
Yeah, she was down in fish, beers like a fish out of water.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't drink. I was not a party animal. Like, I was like, especially in Richmond, I was happy to just like lay in that hotel bed because there's literally in this world nothing better than a hotel bed. And I stopped at Starbucks when we were on the road to Philadelphia and got just a regular coffee, and it was horrible. There was nothing special about it. I will never go to Starbucks again. Okay, that's a lie because Jared went to Starbucks in Philly because it's right down the street, and I had him get me. Kind of wonder my pants are so tight. I had him get me some kind of frappuccino chocolate chips drizzle swirl. I don't even know what it was, but I had one of those, and that thing was big, and that was delicious. That was frozen too. And I'm not even kidding. Like my leggings with the elastic waist, everything's tight on me. And I blame Jessica. I'm like, did you put these in the dryer? Probably wasn't the dryer. It's probably my waist. Oh my god. I love Wawa.
It was all that beer you were drinking.
I got food from Wawa. I'm not even sure how many times when I was in Richmond and in Philly. Really good, like Turkey Club. They have good food there. While my poor man was eating frozen dinners.
Marie's frozen dinners. Preheat for 2 minutes. Let set for 1 minute. Stir. Preheat again for a minute and a half. Bing.
That's it. That's your story.
That's my story.
That's a story. Whatever. Women who wear leggings are about that action. I don't understand what that means. I don't know. That's what I said to him in the beginning. I'm like, where's Tam? And I'm like, oh, she's probably got all them kids. Hi, Chirp. Sue, how are you?
Salute, Sue.
God, I really did miss you guys.
Who's coming up? Anybody want to come up?
All right, we're going to drop the link, but literally, I'm not joking. Like, if you've not been in this chat before, I'm not letting you up. I don't care who you are. Okay, just saying. I just don't want to, I don't want no issues. Because I guess we got trolled, right? I mean, I guess that's what happened.
Yeah, forget about it.
No, I know, but I don't want anybody to get like offended when I'm like, sorry, no, you can't come up. I just can't. I need to be careful. That's all. Heat My Shirts, thank you so much for coming in. It was very sweet. Thank you.
Skinner.
You too, Heat My Shorts.
Skinner's here.
Skinner's here. Skinner, how are you? I was talking to Skinner a little bit. on Instagram while I was away. I know, Tam.
Tam will kick a troll's ass.
I know. It was a weird situation, that's all. Pamela, where are you? Pamela. Wow, there's 15 people in here.
Thank you all for coming.
Hey, Derek, where you at? Tam, I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, so I guess we'll find out. They were worried about my healing process, about the way things were going before I left. So I'm kind of hoping that everything is fine, but I have an appointment in the morning at 11. So hopefully they're just going to be like, "Oh, it looks great." But that's kind of not my life. So I'm kind of fully expecting that they're going to be like, "Oh, there's a problem."
Thank you, Street, for bringing everybody here.
Oh, Street. He already called Janine old. Look how
Really?
quick that was. Yep.
Wow.
Or elderly or something like that. My Pamela. So I have two granddaughters, Luciana and Priscilla. And Luciana is going to be 7. Oh my God, what's today's date? In a couple of days. And Priscilla is 5. And Priscilla looks at me like I'm about to murder her. That's how scared she looks when she looks at me, when she sees me. Last time I came in, she saw my face and got hysterical. This time she didn't cry, but she also won't really talk to me. So Jessica and Scott were going to the Phillies game on Saturday. And she's like, "I'm going to bring the girls there until their dad picks them up." And I'm like, "Oh my God, are you crazy? Like, Priscilla is going to lose her mind." So it turned out Priscilla was fine and Luciana cried. And they were leaving to go with dad. And I said to her, I'm like, "Sil, I'm going to leave and I'm not going to see you again. Is there any chance you might give me just like a little hug?" She's like, "No." Is Jared leaving? I'm like, "No, Jared's not leaving," because she loves men and she hates women and she especially does not like me. I try to bribe her with stuff. Hi, Derek.
Hi.
How are you?
Salute, Derek.
Salute.
How you doing?
I'm good. I took a nice little nap. Hey, weird world. I had a weird freaking dream.
Should I ask what it was about?
I dreamt one of my good friends was a Cenobite, but he had all the powers of all the others. But he had all the powers of all the other Cenobites, the chattering teeth, the CDs that shot from you, everything.
This is why I love you so much. I just watched Hellraiser the other night. I just watched it.
And I'm going towards this the lament configuration, and here comes some guy with like something big coming out of his skull, like the psychiatrist in one of the Hellraiser movies.
Oh my God.
And I look closely, and I'm like, "Jeff, is that you?" And he's got the chattering teeth, and I'm going, "Great, I'm all alone, and I got to take this guy down. I don't want to kill my friend."
Oh my God. What were you watching before this dream?
Nothing. I was just playing with my lament configuration.
Okay.
And ladies, that is not a sex euphemism, okay? Don't get it twisted. I got an actual Hellraiser puzzle box here, so just
That's really cool. I almost bought myself one of those.
You got a puzzle box. His name is Rich.
I know.
He's an enigma wrapped in a riddle.
Yeah, he kind of is. Um,
Holy
I
fuck.
watched a movie on. Is that true, Scotland?
And my friend came over to grab some smokes, and I told him, he goes, "So what'd you do? Kill me?" I said, I had no choice.
Listen, I love a good Hellraiser movie.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, the new one sucked.
I liked it. I did. I liked it. I missed the old Pinhead, but I thought that she was still sexy as hell.
Oh yeah, I'll leave it up to you to think a demon is sexy.
Well, I mean, let's face it, Pinhead is kind of sexy. Like,
Oh,
you know,
well, so is Freddy Krueger, but you're not gonna see me hopping in bed with him. Shit.
Freddy Krueger is that sexy. Oh, I just hit my head.
Like, look at like what about? I gotta quit smoking. Look at Michael Myers.
I mean, he's my favorite. I don't know if sexy would be the right word.
No, not to describe those.
I actually, again, hi, Derek.
Hey,
Actually, again, started to watch Halloween Kills last night, but I fell asleep. I was so tired from the whole traveling day. But every single night, I basically fall asleep to Michael Myers. Very
nice.
weird.
I like to fall asleep to zombie movies.
Haven't watched a good zombie movie in a while. I do, however, really want to see the new oh my god, what is wrong with me? Shoot.
I'm still gonna hear you, but I gotta make a pot of coffee before I lose my shit. I usually wake up and make a pot of coffee right away, but I got the message you were on, so I figured, you know what? Might as well stop by and show my love.
I appreciate that very much. Now I can't. I got to remember the name of this movie.
The Exorcist.
No,
Yeah,
the one where they're like in the cabin, not cabin in the woods, but the girl gets possessed. Oh Jesus! There's a new one out right now. I'm gonna have to Google it. I can't believe it's just my mind is completely empty right now.
Keep talking. I'm gonna make a pot of coffee. I can hear you. My kitchen is just behind me.
At least you got the music right this time.
Oh my god, I don't want to get up. I gotta win the lottery so I can hire a maid, a nice Spanish maid from Mexico, and who don't speak a lick of English.
Wait. This is gonna drive me crazy, baby. Take the mic. I gotta Google this.
What about inbred movies? Do you guys like watching inbred movies like Deliverance and The Hills Have Eyes and all that?
They kind of like,
Deliverance. Squeal like a pig.
and I don't mind. I don't mind zombie movies at all, like where they eat people. But I don't like people who eat people. That bothers me.
Pamela, you out?
Oh, Pamela.
She's got to take care of the family.
Derek, it's the new Evil Dead movie.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
That's what I want to say. When they actually have it for rent, because right now you can only buy it, and I'm definitely not doing that.
Well, then Ivy, if you don't like movies that people eat people, then I don't recommend watching the movie Alive.
All right.
I've seen that. Oh, Dusty, thank you.
Be safe.
What did he just say to me? Just like that, it's gone out of my head.
Astro.
Derek, what were you just saying?
I said if you don't like movies that have to do with people eating people, then I don't suggest you watch the movie Alive.
Oh, right. I mean, that's kind of different than what I mean, like the Jeffrey Dahmer shit and all that. Like, I don't want to watch that. I don't like cannibals. The Alive movie was not a cannibal movie in the sense that they had no choice but to eat their teammates. I don't know if I would just die or actually eat another person if I had no choice.
And and I got to tell you, after
I saw that Weird World.
and I got to tell you, after that movie came out, there was a whole. Even though that movie came out in the late '70s, early '80s, there was a whole questionnaire that people started doing. Like, if you were in that situation, would you eat your teammates or your close friends? And to be honest with you, I honestly don't know if I could.
I don't know if I could either. And Street in Scotland is saying that he would rather die than eat human flesh. And I'm trying to think, there was another movie where they were, oh, I can't remember anything. I'm just going to look.
God, Pamela.
I mean, there was a German serial killer
Dear God.
back in the early 2000s who was a cannibal, and there was a guy on the internet that said, "Yeah, you can eat me for nothing. I mean, yeah, I'll volunteer myself."
That's gross.
Who the hell would volunteer themselves to be somebody's fucking Hannibal Lecter dinner?
That's absolutely repulsive.
At least Hannibal Lecter had class. At least he had taste. He ate liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Pamela, most movies don't really scare me either. Like, The Conjuring kind of scared me a little bit. Like, it was just so, it was so good. It was just so good. But most stuff doesn't scare me. There's just some stuff that I just don't want to like watch. And like, people eating people is one of those things. And then there's that other movie. Has anybody ever watched? I never watched this because I thought it was disgusting, but my daughter watched it and told me about it. That Human Centipede movie. Anybody see that?
What?
The Human Centipede?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Did you really watch that? I can't watch it.
Well, it's no different than watching The Fly with Jeff Goldblum.
Okay, well, that was a million years ago, and I don't remember it. I don't know. I just can't. I mean, my daughter told me what it was about. I'm like, why would you watch something like that? And then it was so popular, they made another one. People are sick.
Well, the three horror movies I really did not like, and I get a lot of flack because of one of these is Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I didn't like that movie. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes and Attack of the 50-Foot Woman.
I've never seen any of those.
Oh, you've never seen the movie with Daryl Hannah?
Like, it sounds familiar, like maybe I did back in the day, but I don't remember. I definitely didn't see the other ones.
Well, Killer Clowns from Outer Space sucked.
Pamela! Babe, look.
What?
Oh my God, my stomach. Oh my God, I can't. Hi, Samantha.
Hi,
How are
Sammy.
you? What are you looking for? He's like looking up scary movies. You're not really a scary movie guy.
So yeah, that was a creepy ass dream I had about my best friend.
Yeah, that was really weird. Like, that's very weird.
I mean, and at first I wasn't sure how to. I mean, I was trying to reason with him, but that didn't work.
That is so funny.
So he came over to grab some smokes from me, and I had to tell him, and he's like, "Really, really?" I'm like, "Yeah, man. What do you want me to do?" He goes, "Well, what did you do?" I said, "Well, I tried reasoning with you, and then I just had to do what I had to do." He goes, "So you fucking killed me?" I said, "Yeah."
It's very funny. And Tam Tam wants the link.
Oh, hi, Tam Tam. When she could,
And Street, like, really, Samantha, do you like mustard? Couldn't come up with something better than that.
oh, I love mustard. You know, good sausage with onion, sauerkraut, mustard. Oh my god.
Samantha, where are you? Are you in the UK? I'm sure I already know the answer to this, but
I can't wait to start going to university in September and get my film and history degree.
yeah, that's going to be really cool. That's good for you.
My friend also said, he goes, "Why do you need a film? Why do you need your history degree, Derek? You're already pretty much you already have your pretty much your degree in history just without the paperwork." He said, "How you know more about history than others?"
Yeah, well, you do know probably more than most people.
Well, yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. Just the Holocaust has been on my mind lately, and it's just something people seem to be forgetting, and I'll be damned if I'm going to let people forget about the worst time in American history.
Oh, Samantha, you're in Northern Ireland. Wow.
Oh, cool. Belfast, aye, home of Sinn Féin. But well, I won't. Yeah, I'm well familiar. I'm well familiar with Ireland. In fact, I've always wanted to go to Northern Ireland. I've always wanted to go visit Michael Collins's grave and Bobby Sands and all those guys. And Ivy, if you don't know who Michael Collins was, he was a revolutionary in Ireland during the 1900s.
Of course, I didn't know who he was.
He's really famous.
Only you probably knew who he was.
Well, it's
unless
only
you're from
because,
Ireland.
it's only because I read a lot about revolutionaries and people that wanted to make a change in their country and the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Samantha. Thank you for reminding me of that. But honestly, when I said where are you from, I meant like what country are you in? But now I remember I met you at Gemma's.
But yeah, and if you're a Liam Neeson fan, there's a great movie called Michael Collins that Liam Neeson plays him.
Tam Tam, where'd you go?
Danago, yeah, Danago is. I mean, I want to go all through Europe as soon as my passport comes in.
Oh, is that Pinhead? Where's that going?
Angels to some, demons to others.
I should just like sit one day and just watch all the Hellraiser movies.
You
I
should.
really did like the last one. I thought it was good. All right, Becky, thank you so much.
Thank
When I
you,
get my-
Becky.
I'll be back.
And there's Tam.
Hey, Tam,
I'll be
welcome.
back. I gotta change the camera. Hold on.
Okay.
It won't let me cam down.
Well, when I get
Becky
my
G, have a good night.
when I
All
get my
right, Tam Tam.
when I get my
Won't let me leave
passport
it. There. That's my foot.
when I get my passport, I want to go all through the U.S. and all through Europe.
I couldn't be on a plane for that long, honestly.
Well, you know what? There's not many paranormal stuff here in Ontario. Maybe all through Canada, but Europe, there's a lot of history and a lot of paranormal stuff that happens. So, hi, Tam Tam. She's frozen, freeze framed.
Frozen.
Yeah, she's freeze framed.
I like true crime also.
So do I.
Street. I watch a lot of that stuff too.
If I ever went to England, to London, I would do the Jack the Ripper walk. I really would. Oh my God, just to prowl the streets and maybe get a feel of and check out the cemetery where his victims are buried. No, Street. I never saw the UFO invasion in Vegas.
Tell Tim to come back.
I gotta,
Tam,
I
come
gotta,
back.
I gotta go pour my coffee. Does anybody want a coffee while I'm up?
God, I would love one if it wasn't so late.
Because I have a tin of Tim Hortons here brewing. So,
We have a Tim Hortons here, and I've never been there.
well, no, that's because you people swear by your Starbucks.
No.
No, I hate Starbucks, and there's a Dunkin' Donuts 500 feet from us, and I don't even go there. I like their coffee, but I don't even go there. I make my own. I love my coffee. Where did Tam go? She's just gone. Can you? Oh,
Oh yeah, Tim Hortons coffee, nectar of the gods.
there she is.
Oh, and another reason I
Yeah,
haven't.
so I'm learning something new. Hi, Derek. How are you?
I'm good, Tam Tam. How are you, beautiful?
Nobody called me beautiful.
I'm good.
wow.
So I'm learning something. You are beautiful.
Thank you, Tam Tam.
So
You
I'm
are.
learning something here. If you cover your camera on your phone, you can't do anything.
Okay.
So because I covered my camera and I was trying to turn the camera off, it wouldn't let me. And when I was doing my live yesterday, I covered it and I tried to scroll like up in the chat so I could see the chat, and I couldn't scroll. When I was setting my live up, I covered my
They
camera
can't
so it wouldn't
see
take a thumbnail because I just wanted to upload one. And so when I covered the camera, it wouldn't let me type on my phone. It wouldn't let me move it up and down. So it's like, if we can't see you, we're not going to let you use anything. They're fucking
Wow.
watching us. Well, we all know this, right? But isn't that weird?
FBI, CIA.
If they can't see me,
NSA.
I can't use my phone. I think it's the fucking alien. It may be the aliens.
Well, I could tell you guys something, but I don't want to.
Scare
Oh,
us.
see, you know. Tell us, Derek.
Derek
Tell
knows
us.
the inside.
I was watching a video on YouTube last night because another reason I haven't been putting videos out there is because one, I've been really busy with work, and two, I've been engrossed in watching old reruns of Hotel Hell and Gordon Ramsay stuff. Anyways, I was watching a
Oh, I love
YouTube.
Gordon Ramsay.
I was watching a YouTube video last night of someone who does what I do with the Holocaust and World War II history and all that. Well, between us and whoever else might be listening, turns out that YouTube doesn't want people reporting on the Holocaust.
Oh.
They don't?
The CEO went to the World Economic Forum and they don't want nobody discussing
Talking about it?
discussing what really happened during those times.
Wow, that's
Interesting.
weird.
So
No, it's not weird. Do you remember when? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
censorship, everybody? Fuck.
Right. What were you going to say, Tam Tam?
I remember when the lockdowns were happening. If you put coronavirus in your title or anything, remember they were taking everything down that anybody put in their title.
Oh, yeah,
Anytime
yeah,
they're being
definitely.
reported, and so yeah, I don't
you
know.
couldn't even
So what
say the
platform
word.
can we freaking trust? Because no, like no, you couldn't even say the word. That's true.
Right.
Ah, shit. I just
But you know what? I don't believe in censoring history, especially what really happened. What happened with those poor people in those concentration camps and death camps? I don't believe in.
I don't know, man.
Because what happened to those people should not have happened.
Right.
Ivy, you still with us?
No, she just actually stepped away. But on our Spectrum cable, there's a channel that's always about Hitler and, the war and everything like that.
Yeah. So I mean, it's crazy, man. I mean, I don't believe in censoring history. I don't care. You know, I really don't care.
Right. It just depends, I guess, on what platform you're on. If you're gonna get censored or not.
I mean, hell, 2 years ago, uh, around the JFK assassination anniversary, I posted a video of him in his motorcade, and I added some music to it, and YouTube took it down. Took it down.
Wow.
So history's dying, people, and it's my job to keep it alive.
Thank you, Pamela. Wow, Samantha. Yeah, that was a sad time in our history.
Yeah.
No.
Shit. Wow, Samantha, your ex-husband went to Auschwitz. Wow. I've always said if I went to Europe, I would visit those concentration camps and death camps.
Oh wow, Street. Your daughter went there? Your daughters went there. Was that a school trip or
He
something,
has such
Street?
pretty daughters.
Hey, salute,
Hello,
Clarissa.
Clarissa.
How are you?
Hello, Samantha.
Welcome.
Sorry, I muted for a second. Clarissa. That's a pretty name. I don't know anybody named Clarissa. I don't think I've ever met one.
Good evening, Clarice.
Schindler's List was a great movie.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
To all the new ladies in the chat, please don't flirt with Scotland. He's my mascot. Can't have him.
Good evening,
Back to you, Rich.
Clarice. You're not real.
Damn.
You're not real FBI, are you?
Street is your man.
Hey, Clarissa, how are you?
Oh,
Thank you so
I
much
was-
for coming in.
her name is Clarissa. I was doing the Hannibal Lecter. Good evening, Clarice.
Yeah, it's Clarissa.
Good evening,
Clarissa.
good evening, Clarissa. You're not real FBI, are you?
He's the FBI.
That was another great movie, Silence of the Lambs. I love that movie.
I love that
Yeah, that
movie.
was a scary movie. It was like one of those like movies that like frightened you. You know what I mean? Like I like a movie that can like do that to me.
You know, and some years ago they were actually.
What's your
thinking
favorite movie of all time?
Who are you talking to?
You.
Yeah.
Anybody. What's
Oh
your
my
favorite movie of all
god.
time?
I don't even know.
Streets of Fire. Is that
Yeah, I mean, I have
It's
this
hard to pick
weird-
this one, eh?
I have this weird fascination with Eddie and the Cruisers. Like I love that
That's
movie so
adorable.
much. But like almost famous and like there's so many horror movies that I love. Like I don't even know that I could give you an answer to that question. But I do love Eddie and the Cruisers. And Streets of Fire, and I mean there's so many older movies that were so good. The Breakfast Club, St. Elmo's Fire, like I mean the list is just endless.
St. Elmo's Fire. Oh my god, I need to watch that. I haven't watched that in years. Breakfast Club.
Do you
There was
know,
another one too,
Samantha,
wasn't there?
I don't know that I've ever
Rob
watched
Lowe.
that whole
Oh.
movie.
Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, Pulp Fiction. I don't think I
Really?
ever watched the whole
Oh,
thing.
I own the movie. I own the soundtrack. Pulp Fiction is definitely one of my top 5.
I'm gonna have to just watch it one day.
No, Pamela. Pamela, no. The answer is no.
Ah, Ferris Bueller, another one. Hey, Weird World, where are you from?
Hi, Weird World. I used to watch
may
that
have
movie and say it
asked
was
you
a
this
weird word.
before, but like, are
Weird
you here
World.
in the U.S. or?
Stop.
Yeah, I
from
believe so.
somewhere
Connecticut,
else.
I think. I think
Wow,
Connecticut,
that's
if I'm
good,
not
Tam Tam,
mistaken.
because
I wrote it down. I wrote down where Weird World was from. I know that. Breaking
you
Bad.
did. You wrote it down?
I try to write down where everybody tells me where they're from
Yeah, that's a really good
because I'm gonna
idea.
travel.
Because the problem is,
Yeah.
like,
Well.
oh, South Carolina.
Nice.
Oh yes. Okay.
It's just so hard for me to remember, like, everything. You know,
The Exorcist.
I mean, I've seen The
There's a lot of people on
Exorcist
here, and it's
1,000 times, but I can't watch it at night anymore. It's just a lot. Like, it's one of the scariest movies ever. But like
Well,
my father, like when I was
I think that I
young as
watched all that
hell,
scary stuff.
was taking me to the theater to see Jaws and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
oh wow.
So I'm assuming that's where I got this whole love of everything horror. I mean, I was a little girl. Like, people must have been looking at him like he was a
Yeah.
complete jackass.
Do you guys like movies that are based on freedom fighters?
Based on what?
Freedom fighters?
Freedom fighters.
Yeah, like
Give us an example.
people that in their countries that see an injustice and rise up and fight for what they believe in, their country and their very well being.
I always sound so stupid when Dark asks a question like this.
Well,
No,
you guys should,
you're not going to sound stupid no matter what
No.
you say. We would never think. You know what? I don't even really know how to answer it. But how I don't know. Maybe you can give us some examples of what kind of movies that we would be familiar with. That might help Ivy a little bit better.
well,
I know
you guys,
what you mean. I don't watch anything serious.
okay, well,
I
you
try
guys,
not to either.
I'm not serious
You
about
guys
anything in my life. So
you guys,
probably
you guys
would
should,
for sure.
you guys should
But
watch the
didn't
movie.
Denzel Washington do a movie something like that?
You guys
What
should
movie are
watch.
you talking about, Derek?
You guys should watch the movie Michael Collins with Liam Neeson, and
Cutting out on me.
I think I
And-
saw that.
and In the Name of the Father. It's based on a true story about a family that was wrongly accused in Belfast for a early 1970s English pub bombing,
I think I saw that too.
and Daniel Day-Lewis plays
Yeah.
plays the protagonist.
I'm sorry. I just have to go here really quick. Street. Are you serious? Is there actually a place called Derry?
There is in Ireland, yeah, there is, and in Maine too.
That's kind of creepy.
And guess what? Street made me think of something. Street made me think of something. You guys seen the movie Titanic? Do you guys remember Leonardo DiCaprio's character by the name of Jack Dawson?
Yes.
Well, do you know that there's a gravestone in Halifax, Nova Scotia, that is dedicated to the Titanic dead, and the real Jack Dawson is buried there?
I did not know that.
That's
It's
pretty
on the
cool.
It's on my community tab.
I've always wanted to go to Nova Scotia.
And the woman that played in the Titanic as Leonardo DiCaprio's love interest, her real name is Beatrice Wood.
Wait, so her name wasn't Rose?
Nope, her name wasn't Rose, but both characters are based on actual people that perished.
Yes,
on
Yeah. Apparently, there's they say that they like.
Oh, Pam, good night.
Thank you, Street. I try to
Pamela.
be.
Base that film on the Titanic. There's more. Where you going, Pam?
Street just
Pam
gave me.
Mosley.
Street just gave me a good compliment. He goes, "Derek is a fountain of knowledge."
I mean, that's not a lie. I say all the time, like, you know everything about everything. Like, it's pretty impressive, actually.
Well, when you're a kid and all you do is read and read and read, and even though you got some friends, your books are more your friends. I mean, the fuck. That's the movie. It's called In the Name of the Father. It's actually based on a true story about a family that was wrongly accused for what the IRA did.
Oh, babe,
I
maybe
keep
me and you
cutting
should
out on
sit
me.
and watch that.
It's not you.
Knowledge is power, Samantha. And Derek's got a lot of it.
I tell you, if there's ever a zombie uprising, you
The kids are on
survivors
the
are in trouble.
PlayStation. I think my
I
signal's
said if
bad.
there's an apocalypse, we're
Can you hear
going to
me okay?
Derek's.
Well, if there's ever a zombie
No.
uprising and the zombies end up eating my brain, you guys are in a world of shit.
Not me.
Can I just have directions to your house now?
I'm ready.
I'm in Canada.
I'm not that far from Canada.
Across the lake.
Yeah.
Just swim across the.
And, you know, zombies aren't supposed to be able to swim, so.
I don't know. Have you seen the new zombie? The zombie.
Can you
Have you
guys
seen the?
hear me?
Yes.
Yes, Tam.
Yes, we can hear you, Tam Tam.
Where'd she go? Is she gone again?
Do a mic check with her. Do a mic check with her.
How do I
But
do that?
Just ask her.
Oh, Tam, you there? All right, Tam, if you're there, we can't hear you at all. Up, and she's gone again.
we could hear
She's
you
having
for
some
a little.
technical difficulties tonight.
We could hear you for a little bit, then you broke up.
Samantha, that's funny. Is a slug really a homeless snail?
Yeah, I have all kinds of.
Tam, come
I have
back.
I have all kinds of knowledge, and for you guys to actually want to know what I know, that makes me feel good.
I do, Derek. I read your stuff all the time. I really do. I'm not kidding. When I said the other day, like, I learned something new from you every day, it's true.
I've had some people in my life that were interested in knowing what I know, but other times people just said, "Who gives a shit, Derek? Who cares?"
You know what, Street? It was fine. It's been better. And I just heard on the news earlier that it's going to come back. Because I guess, you know, winds are shifting or whatever. So now we're going to start getting all that smoke and smell again. Hi, Scorpio lady.
I can't wait to start taking the keto classes, and when I go to the gym, I'm going to go live with a workout. So I don't know if you guys want to see me at the gym working out.
Yeah, why not?
I know you care, Weird World. That's I
Salute,
always
Scorpio lady. Thank you for
Weird World.
pulling up. Thank you all
Weird-
for pulling up.
Weird World. I know you care, buddy. That makes me feel good.
I shook my family tree and a bunch of nuts fell out. That's funny. And probably more true to more people in here than are maybe willing to admit.
Hey, I'm a nut. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got
Don't
nut.
even. I love almond joy or mounds.
I love Bounty. Nothing like chocolate and coconut.
What?
Bounty?
I don't know what that is. That's good. What candy bar? He said Bounty.
Yeah, it's a chocolate bar with coconut inside.
Why are you nodding your head like you know what he's talking about?
Because Rich is
Dude,
smart.
I've never heard of it in my life, and I'm a chocolate fucking fiend. So don't
Richard-
act like you know what he's talking about. I've never seen it anywhere. Spell it.
Ivy likes to Mr. Big. That's her thing.
No, spell it
Bounty, Bounty, Bounty.
like the paper towel.
Yes, or like Mutiny on the Bounty. Yes.
I think it's red and white wrapper.
Never heard of it in my life.
Holy fuck! What have you been doing? Living under a rock?
You'll see it. Watch.
Bounty chocolate bar. I've never seen this in my life.
I suggest you get out from the rock, get out from under the rock, and go to the store.
You've actually seen this.
No, not that one.
Well, that's what it is. That's the Bounty chocolate bar.
We have a different wrapper.
We have a different wrapper, he says.
Well, our wrapper over here is blue and white.
Okay, that's the one I'm looking at. I think that you're full of it. I don't think you've ever heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
There's no other version. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into this a little bit more because anything with chocolate and coconut.
Where did Tam Tam?
Oh, and Cadbury eggs. Oh my God, Samantha.
Holy
Oh,
shit. Cadbury eggs are one of my favorites. And the fact that they're only around once a year just makes it even more special.
oh my
I
God.
love those things.
I just buy them just to suck the egg yolk. That sounded so wrong.
They're so good. Yeah. Hi, Masha.
Hi, Masha.
How are you?
Chocolate covered ants are good too.
Okay, that's just gross. Now you're being gross. I don't
No.
like chocolate covered fruit. And that's not true. A chocolate covered strawberry would get me to do almost anything. He's not even paying attention to me. Babe,
What?
you're not even paying attention.
What'd you say?
I said a chocolate covered strawberry would get me to do almost anything. I expected some kind of, sarcastic or whatever. Hi,
That was-
Hillbilly.
Now you're just talking Julia Roberts in the movie Pretty Woman.
A chocolate covered cherry is pretty delicious, so I don't agree with you on that one.
What?
Where is it? Blueberry cordials are better than cherry ones. A chocolate covered cherry is delicious.
Cookies and cream chocolate bar. Oh my God. Those
No,
are,
I don't like cookies and cream.
you know what's good though, and you guys might think I'm gross for this, but the chocolate taking off a piece of chocolate from a chocolate bar and dumping it in your hot cup of coffee.
Wait, doing what?
Dumping a piece of chocolate bar in your hot cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I try not to do things like that anymore.
It makes
Oh,
it so
shoot.
rich.
You know what else I had when I was in Philadelphia? I don't know if you guys remember me telling this story about how Richard went out of his way to get me this sandwich that I've been asking for forever because there's no good delis like close to us. And he brought it home and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe he got me the sandwich. And I opened it up and it was the wrong sandwich. It was a Reuben and I wanted a corned beef special. So I ate the Reuben, which by the way was disgusting, but I ate it because I felt bad. So while I was in Philadelphia, I finally got my corned beef special. And then I realized the last time I ate a corned beef special was right after my mother's funeral when I was in Philly, 7 years ago almost.
When you were in Philly, Ivy, did you happen to have a Philly cheesesteak?
You know what? I didn't have a cheesesteak this time. Like, I was more into the corned beef special. I also did some, I don't know if anybody's going to know what it is, but I did like a bagel sandwich with lox and like kippered salmon and cream cheese and onion and lettuce. Like, it's kind of like a Jew thing, really. But I did that too, which was totally delicious. But I didn't do the cheesesteak, and I didn't get. Oh wait, no, I did get pretzels. Yeah, I got pretzels too. And where did Janine go? Janine, are you still here? Did you dip out on my live? without saying goodbye to me. It's a little early for Stinker. Tam, what happened to you? What's this? Oh, heat. A bowl of raspberries. I don't like raspberries. Like, I'm very particular. Strawberries. I don't even like blueberries plain. I'll put them in my muffins when I make blueberry muffins. I love pineapple. Apples are good. I can't eat apples a lot because Suki is she goes crazy. Like so crazy it's annoying to try to eat an apple with her. Hi Honda, how are you?
Hi,
Say hi to
Honda.
Honda. Richard, say hi to Honda.
Salute, Honda. How are you? God bless you. Thank you for pulling up. You're
Well, there you
killing
go.
it on your short videos. That's so awesome. Tam, your internet is effing up. Damn it. Damn you, internet. I know that feeling, Tam. It happens to me sometimes. It happens to us.
I'm still going to do a documentary on my channel this summer about MK Ultra and the connection between Canada and the U.S.
Hey Hillbilly, I'm just curious how you found my chat. Because I don't think we wait. It's so hard to remember when you meet people in other people's chats, you know what I mean? But I'm just curious if you don't mind me telling no, if you don't mind telling me how you stumbled on us tonight. If I could speak, that would be great. All right, Samantha, have a good night. Thank you so much for coming in.
Good night, Samantha.
Oh, you were just wandering around. I do the same thing. I feel like I needed to do this live, so I don't know what that. What's MK Ultra?
MK Ultra was a government experiment from the 50s. From the 50s to the 70s, it was a mind control experiment orchestrated by the U.S. government and the Canadian government to control the mind of people.
I mean, of course you knew the answer to that question.
And
Thank you.
the experiments took place just out of Montreal, Quebec.
Every time somebody says Tammy, I'm like, where's Tommy? I don't see Tommy. And I have my glasses on. Seriously.
Yeah, Samantha. MK Ultra was an evil experiment. Yeah. See, Samantha knows about MK Ultra. See, I know all kinds of weird freaking facts, man. I gotta shut up. I don't know where I.
No, you don't have to shut up. I honestly find it fascinating. Like, I feel like if like we just started asking you like random questions, you would know the answer to all of them.
I always know too. I also know too much about government conspiracies and cover-ups that I'm gonna keep shut on that.
Samantha, that's Derek talking, not me. Derek's the one filled with knowledge.
Yeah. I mean, I know way too much stuff about way too much stuff, if that makes sense.
So I've been calling you Tam, and you don't want me to call you Tam. I don't know what.
I always,
Or are you just telling me how you got the Tam?
Weird World. I've heard of Project Bluebeam, but I never delved into that wormhole or that rabbit hole.
Adrenochrome.
But I'm
These
going.
people are too smart for us, babe.
But I'm gonna do.
These people are too smart.
But I'm gonna check into Project Bluebeam. Adrenochrome? Oh yeah, that's a whole different rabbit hole right there. Just like these AIs, man. I don't trust these AIs at all. Artificial intelligence, man, they're gonna rise up and kill us all or enslave us and take over the world.
I don't think I've called you Tammy one time since I've known you. I've called you Tam, never Tammy.
I tell you though, if the Terminator movies were made today, would make a whole lot of sense.
I like those movies.
So do I. Now you got the AI. Now we have the AIs to worry about. Yep, hillbilly eugenics. Yep. Just like there's an urban legend that Walt Disney is frozen under Disneyland, under Disney World. Cryogenics.
Hondo, you're like super quick. If you just want to drop links, by all means. I did it when we first started, but it takes me a minute.
Would you guys want to be frozen and wake up in the year 2000? I don't know, 80.
I don't think so. Everybody I knew would be dead. I don't think I could do that at all. Why would you?
I don't know. I would be curious to see what like the year 2080 or the year 3000 would be like, or fourth, whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, it'd be kind of scary. I mean, you'd have flying cars, and you know what I mean. And we have hoverboards now, like in Back to the Future.
I'll be honest. At this point, I think anything's possible.
While Weird World would want to be cryogenically frozen, of course.
Yeah, it is better than eating people, but I don't want to. No. Just I tell my kids all the time, just cremate me, split my ashes up so everybody has some. Maybe make a necklace out of me or something like that, but I'm good.
Tam would want to be frozen and wake up in whatever year comes. Yeah.
I mean, if my loved ones were also frozen, that would be a different story. But if it was just like me, no, I don't want to wake up to that. Also, you have no idea what the world could be like at that point. It could be horrible.
Could walk out of that cryogenic chamber and wake up and realize, fuck me, the world did come to an end. Look, it's a barren wasteland.
It could be like Resident Evil.
Awesome. Sign me up.
No, that's not okay. Like, that's what I'm saying. You have no idea what you're going to wake up to. None whatsoever. That's scary.
I've watched enough zombie movies. I could survive.
I always think I could survive too because of the fact that I watched The Walking Dead and a bunch of zombie movies. But honestly, if they're slow moving zombies, I'm fine. But if there's those fuckers that like run, I'm dead. Instantly, I'm dead.
Well,
the only chance I have is that Richard, like, tightens up the house so nothing can get in and we have plenty of food. And that's never going to happen.
Well, I got a zombie.
I will never be prepared.
I have a zombie survival manual here, so.
I have no doubt that you have a zombie survival. What'd you say? Video?
Manual.
I have no doubt.
And get this? Did you know that they're starting to build colonies in outer space for when the world ends?
But they're building what?
Colonies on the planets in outer
colonies.
Space. Yeah.
I thought you said carnies. I'm like, what?
No, colonies for when the world ends. So
I don't have any doubt about that either.
So for whoever has millions of dollars, you can buy yourself a first class ticket on a space shuttle. They can shoot you off in space
Yeah, I mean,
before the
most of
world.
us are screwed. Yeah, most of us are screwed. Have you seen that movie? Oh my God, I am the worst. My memory is so bad.
I
Did you
miss
see that
coming up on.
movie?
I miss.
The one with Matt Damon? Do you know what I'm talking about, babe?
What was it?
The movie with Matt Damon where there's like another. Dear God, help me. I gotta look it up.
Mars?
I
No,
miss
not the
coming up
Mars
on your
one. Ugh.
A parallel.
I'm gonna find it right now.
You know what though? I've always wanted to be shot out of a cannon like on Jackass. That would be so cool.
Oh, it was called Elysium. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that movie.
Where the world went to shit, so they built another world, and only the rich people were up there, and they left all the poor people down, all sick and disgusting, and living in
Yeah.
filth. That's what's going to happen with those colonies. I ain't getting up to no colony. I'm going to be down here stuck in the filth.
You know what though? You and me are going to be right down here with each other, because you guys come over to Canada when the world ends. I'll protect you all.
That's why I said we talked about this before. I told Richard, I said, if there's an apocalypse, I'm going to Derek's.
I got swords, knives, crossbows, you name it. Shit. Ain't no zombie getting my
Unbelievable.
ain't no zombie getting my knowledge, man. I need my knowledge to survive.
I don't know. Hopefully in my lifetime or my children's or grandchildren's lifetimes. But you know, shit is
Thank you,
changing
Samantha.
all
Oh,
the time.
can you imagine waking up one morning and realize, holy fuck, what happened to the world?
Thank
man?
you, Samantha.
Can you imagine going to bed one night and then waking up in the morning and looking out the window and going, what happened to the buildings?
Yeah, no, I don't.
That's the movie right
Well,
there.
That's
look at
Elysium.
well, look at the movie I Am Legend with Will Smith. Can you imagine that?
No, not at all. Because those zombie, whatever they are scary.
I think they were vampires, to be honest with you. I'm not quite sure on.
I don't know, but you know what? I don't watch that movie because the dog dies. I literally cannot watch that movie because of the dog. I watched it once and it was a good movie. Uh-oh, TM. What are you going to do? Do we all get to see it?
I think that Samantha and I are going to get along fine. I'm going to sub to her channel. Because she goes, you can keep your brains in a jar of formaldehyde.
Oh my God. This was a good movie. I really like this movie. But I feel like this is like this is like a possibility. You know, them having that thing up, you know, in space or whatever.
Oh, I'm already sub to Samantha. Okay.
Yeah. She was a nasty bitch. He was great. That guy was I forget his name. But he was really good too. I love Matt Damon. No, the
Well,
other guy, the bad guy, him.
But even though I'm a Christian, I'm a Bible believing Christian. I do believe that there's aliens in outer space, and we're not alone in this universe.
I believe that too.
And I mean, the government's already started getting prepared for an alien invasion just in case.
There is no way. There's no way that the government isn't hiding something somewhere. I mean, there's very little things that I don't believe in. I believe in a lot of shit.
Okay, well,
But
how about
there is no way.
try this one on for size, you guys? before Christmas of last year, did you guys know that government scientists went to Antarctica and they found a zombie virus and they brought it back to the States?
You told me this before, I think.
Yep. And also, if you guys are looking at Area 51, then you guys are looking at the wrong place. You guys should be checking out Area 52.
I never heard of Area 52.
See? That is where the real government secrets lie.
Thank you, Masha.
That is where the real government secrets lies, Area 52, not far from
Listen,
Area 51.
There's no doubt in my mind that there's nothing at Area 51 because that would be ridiculous.
And guess
Everybody
what?
knows about Area 51. So
And
I
guess-
completely believe that to be true.
And you know, when John F. Kennedy was unalived, I'm convinced that half his brain is in Area 52.
I don't know what to say about that. Wait, Weird World. It's Ivy and thank you.
Yeah, Weird World, Area 52. Yep. And I got that from a reliable source who knows a lot of people. And I'm not going to say the guy's name, but he's a reliable source. I got sources. I got a lot of sources.
I believe
tell
you. I think there's a lot of really weird shit going on out there.
Since I've started my YouTube channel and my name's been getting out there, I've been getting a lot. I made a lot of contacts.
Right.
And I promised that I would keep their names just between myself and them.
Yeah. I believe you.
Wright Patterson Air Force Base. That's where the Roswell crash ended up going, and then they shipped it to somewhere else.
What movie is this?
Looks like Hoffa to me.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
another.
think I've ever seen this.
That's another mystery I would love to solve. Is where's Jimmy Hoffa? I know way too much stuff about the paranormal, supernatural history, government conspiracies. I'm sorry, you guys.
Don't ever apologize, Derek, on my channel. Seriously.
I'm just a wealth of knowledge.
You are. I was just literally about to say the same exact thing.
PSYOPs, yep. Samantha, PSYOPs is another one, yeah.
What is
They use-
PSYOPs?
PSYOPs is what a three-letter government agency used during wars to freak out the enemy. PSYOPs became famous during Vietnam. During Vietnam, the American GIs would load loudspeakers on the choppers and play rock and roll, or they would play voices of dead Vietnamese to kind of freak out the enemy.
Well, that's interesting.
Because the U.S. government did not want to lose the war in Vietnam. So they would do anything to win the war.
I can't tell what that emoji is, Samantha. What is that?
But
Do you know what it is?
PSYOPs is old, so I mean,
100.
but PSYOPs,
Really?
No.
But PSYOPs is old, Ivy. I mean, just look up PSYOPs.
Right.
You're right, Weird World.
And just like you know,
Right there.
huh?
Yeah, what is it?
A needle.
Oh, it's a needle. All right, I couldn't tell.
Yeah, yep. Truth serums. Just like women spies during World War I and World War II. We all hear about men spies in those times, but nobody ever talks about women spies. And I'll tell you this right now. There were more women spies during both World Wars than there were men spies.
More women spies than World War One.
and World War II than there were men spies. Yeah. You know why? Because women could get more information out of a man than a man can get out of a man.
Oh hell yeah!
I mean, Mata Hari, I mean, the first female spy was during the Revolutionary War. And then in the Civil War there was women spies, and in World War One there was Mata Hari, and then in World War Two there was over 100 or so female spies in World War Two.
Damn.
Yeah, weird
Hey.
world, and there are still women spies to this day. Yeah.
Weird World. Thanks for dropping all those links, man, and thanks for supporting the channel.
See, Weird World and I think if we got together for a coffee, him and I, or, I mean, him and I could,
Yeah,
we
he's
should, we should
very
collapse.
supportive to the channel. Weird World is. Sorry to interrupt, Eric.
I seen Mata Hari on an episode of Treasure Island. Yeah, Hillbilly Mata Hari was a famous female spy. But she was executed.
Sorry. Not to
No.
change the subject, but I just had to get up for a second and like move. But I walked into my kitchen. There's 7 boxes of cereal on top of the refrigerator.
Got any corn pops?
Not corn pops. Like when I was younger, anything that was on sale cereal wise, I would always buy. There was always a ton of cereal in my house when I had kids. But I walked in there. You must have did some shopping while I was gone.
I can't wait, Weird World. We got to meet up sometime one day, you and I, and just do a collab and just have a coffee. I got to get a passport. I'm still waiting for that son of a gun to come in.
Oh, you're stuck in Canada?
Yeah. I live here, so my roots are here. I was born in Canada.
I did have a pair of, oh God, I had a passport one time.
And you guys, and this is going to blow your minds too, what I'm about to tell you is, did you know that the Vatican was also connected with the Nazis during World War II?
No, did not.
Oh yeah. They helped hide the Nazis after the war.
Weird Science. This is classic.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Playboys. God, I remember those. Never mind, Derek, shut up.
We're all adults.
Oh God, I remember the days of the Playboy magazines. Oh my God. I had a stash of them under my mattress. Till my mom decided to clean my room and found like
Masha, what you eating? Masha's always cooking something good.
no, Hillbilly, the Pope never denounced Hitler. That's what I said. The Vatican helped hide the Nazis after the war.
Yeah, I still have to get my real ID so I can fly. I think they gave us till, geez, I don't know if they gave us to 2024 or 25, but without it, I won't be able to fly. They just keep pushing it back, pushing it back. I love when she turns the asshole brother into that, whatever that big blob in the movie. Yeah.
Well, speaking of a blob, that's another good movie, The Blob. Oh my God.
Steak with onions, green peppers, bacon, and crema and chives. That sounds delicious. Yeah, see, Samantha, I can't. I can't do that. I can't fly for 26 hours. Like, I can fly to Florida 2.5 hours. That's it. I can I think I would go crazy.
You guys remember the movie Mannequin?
Yes.
That was a great movie.
The Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club. Remember that movie?
Yes.
I just watched that not too long ago too.
I got you for 2 months, Mister Bender.
Yeah.
Eat my shorts.
It's such a good movie.
Stop it.
All those movies back then were just so good.
Yeah,
Or-
kids today. You know what? I was going through some. Kids today don't know movies from like the 70s and 80s. You know what I mean? I mean,
Well, I know like my daughter's seen, when she was a teenager, watched The Breakfast Club and like some of those movies, Pretty in Pink. My son has been trying to get me to watch Breaking Bad for years, and I started it twice and it just didn't grab me, so I kept turning it off. And now my
yes.
brother is trying to get me to watch it, and I'm like, but I tried twice and I just couldn't. Like it didn't grab me. Yeah, The Goonies, Samantha, really good movie.
The Goonies. I love that movie.
Stand by Me, another really good movie.
Yes, I love
You know, and I think we all went to high school with people that represent characters in the Breakfast Club. You know,
Of course.
I think we all went to high school with a jock, a princess, a basket case, a stoner. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
I
I
kind
mean,
of
how
I was a combination of a bunch of those things.
you were a basket case?
I mean, kind of. I was a stoner. I was very popular.
I mean,
Um,
I was the jock and the stoner,
I played softball.
and I was kind of the troublemaker too. But anyways, that's
Yeah, I got into a lot of trouble. Like I was a wild child. I got into some serious trouble.
no.
hmm Like when I got older, I felt so bad for my mother. The shit that I put her through. Jesus God, horrible. You know what, Hillbilly? My daughter went to a very small school, which was basically a town with bigger, cities around it. Like you could 5 minutes and you were in Philadelphia. And her class had 57 people. It was amazing. And it was such a good school. It was like sending your kids to a private school. Oh, Samantha's forcing her kids to watch all those movies.
And the cartoons today too, man. I mean, back when I was a kid in the '80s, I mean, the cartoons were awesome. You know, Thundercats, Transformers, GI Joe.
Never a big cartoon person. But it's
She-Ra.
funny, my grandfather used to get up every Saturday morning and watch cartoons. He loved it.
Oh yeah. Here's a movie I'm sure some of you forgot. Is what about the '80s movie He-Man with Dolph Lundgren? Remember that movie?
Absolutely not. Never ever heard of it.
Ivy, you never heard of the movie the '80s? Oh my God, I'm sure Rich has.
Have you?
What? What's the name of the movie?
The '80s movie He-Man with Dolph Lundgren.
Not really.
Oh my
I
God.
know who Dolph Lundgren is.
Dolph Lundgren.
He
Mhm.
played in a. He played
Shocking
in.
that you would destroy his
I
name.
know, right?
Dolph Lundgren played in an '80s movie based on the He-Man cartoon called He-Man Masters of the Universe.
I've heard of He-Man. I just didn't know there was a show.
A movie? Oh, yeah. But if I mention frickin' Howard the Duck, I'm sure everybody's going to put a 1 in the chat and say, yeah, I remember Howard the Duck.
I remember Howard the Duck.
See? I didn't like that movie, Howard the Duck. There was something, see, I can watch a horror movie, but that movie freaked me the fuck out, okay?
I don't remember it, but I know I saw it.
A talking duck? Fuck that, man.
Wait, so a talking duck bothers you with all the crap, scary,
Yeah,
like,
honestly,
insane shit you watch?
Howard the Duck, the movie, freaked me the fuck out. Yeah. Seriously, I know it's hard to believe.
Weird World. I'm not sure what we're talking about. What you're talking about? Who did what? I don't know if I missed something, but I've been watching the chat, so. I used to make such fun of my mother for watching this movie over and over and over. And all I do is watch all my movies over and over and over. Like, for me to watch anything new, I watched a good series on, I think, Hulu. I've seen this. I've seen this commercial. Wait, Weird World, are you still here?
She came in hot.
That's funny.
That was funny. I love that.
You guys remember the 80s soap opera Dallas?
Yes.
Of course.
I used to love watching Dallas every week with my mom. Dallas, Not Standing, Dynasty. Oh my God. Who shot JR? Oh.
That's like one of those things where you can just watch it over and over again and it's always just as funny. That's hysterical.
Yeah, those days of those good TV shows are done.
I bet there's like a whole bunch of videos like that with that dance, with that song, of people trying to do it.
Now they're coming out with a modern day version of Baywatch.
I never watched it.
Oh, I used to love watching.
I'm sure, but I mean, I don't know. Like even when I was younger, I just never watched it.
I mean, I watched it for the ocean and the sand. That was about it. I didn't watch it for the women.
I mean, is there a guy out there that didn't watch Baywatch? Let's be real.
I mean, the way Pamela Anderson was running down that beach, oh my God, it was just so fucking hot. Is this Dallas?
What the hell is this? Oh my God.
It's Dallas, Ivy. Come on, don't you remember the intro?
I do. I do. I watched.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm sad that I remember those theme songs.
Did something happen that I missed?
No way.
Patrick Duffy as Bobby Ewing.
Like, what policy violation? They will have it back up soon. That's BS. Who did that? Ivy doesn't bother anyone. What happened? There's nobody in the chat. Did something happen to the live?
No, we're still live.
Well, something happened.
We're still live.
I heard you, but do you see what I'm seeing, right? It sounds like something happened.
I just caught that too.
Yeah, it's very weird.
What happened? 56. Wow. What policy violation? They will be back up soon. That's BS.
We're live. Look on your phone.
I
We're
am
live.
looking on my phone. You don't have to get all crazy.
Are we live?
That's what I'm checking again.
Yeah, we're live, Derek, because you're still on with us. There's only one person in the chat, and I think it's Weird World.
Look, we're off. We're not. It's a stream unavailable.
All right, we're live now. We're back live.
I don't know. I'm going to check it again. It's you.
Oh,
You
they
got
took
a
us.
strike on me for playing all this stuff in the background.
They took us off on
You did
YouTube.
that.
All right, hang on. Calm down.
Babe.
Calm down.
No, that's exactly what happened. You got me a strike.
There's no strike. They just stopped the stream. YouTube did.
Unreal.
Those dirty mother effers.
You got me kicked off of YouTube. All right, that's it. We're done.
Hang on.
No, I'm done.
Hang on.
Stream unavailable.
Yeah, Richard is playing all this copyrighted stuff, and he got me knocked off of my live.
Ouch, babe.
Look
Richard.
what you did. Policy violations.
All right, we'll be back, though. We got to come back.
Copyright disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer. Holy fuck. Copyright disclaimer.
No, I'm not coming back from nothing. I'm done. I'm going to bed. You got me knocked off alive. I can't believe you.
Yeah, but okay, so we're not playing it. How come we're not coming back?
Probably because you played 50 different copyrighted songs and TV shows. They're probably like, yeah, she's done for the night.
There was only one.
Unreal. Everybody's gone.
Type in there, babe.
I did. I said, oh my God, just figuring out what happened.
Now it's all coming together. Now I know why they're saying.
Yes. Now that's what I said. I'm like, are we still live? Because I knew something was wrong.
Right, we got
I
knocked
looked at
off
the number of
YouTube.
people in the chat, and I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? Then I started reading it. Richard,
Uh-oh.
nice job. Have you ever got kicked off alive before?
Yes, I have a few times. All right, see, we're back.
Are we back?
Yeah, see, we're on YouTube. Yeah, see, once you stop playing it, you're good. Yeah,
Oh my God.
now we're on YouTube.
What a mind fuck.
I really wanted to stop that.
Poor Ivy. She's poor Ivy. I feel so bad for her.
All right.
Hey, stop that. Stop. I knew something
Now,
was weird.
now I know why Weird World was saying that.
Yeah.
Right.
Richard's like, oh no, everything's fine. And I'm like, I don't
Because I
think
can hear
everything's
Derek, and we're
fine.
still on StreamYard.
Just because it says live, it doesn't mean we're live.
There we go.
We're backstage.
So, Weird World, here's what happened. I'm sitting here and I'm reading the chat. I'm like, what are they talking about? And I'm asking you, what are you talking about? And then I look up and I see there's like one person in the chat. I'm like, no, something is wrong. Something's going on. So I go on my phone to my live and it says stream unavailable. And then all of a sudden I realize that Richard got me kicked off my live by playing all this copyrighted music and TV shows and all of that stuff. That's what happened. Richard happened. Got me kicked off my live. Jesus, that's never happened before. But once I started reading the chat, I'm like, something's going on. What are they talking about? And I was talking to you. I'm like, Weird World, what are you talking about? It took us a minute, but we figured it out. No, I'm sorry. It took us a minute, but I figured it out. Well, there's a first time for everything, and that was it.
You're not really a YouTube creator unless you get a copyright strike.
I mean, it's just so funny. It didn't even occur to me, and I'm honestly surprised it didn't occur to him that he cannot do that. You know, like I can't even be on a live and have somebody on panel when there's like a TV in the background going, because they'll pick up on that also. Richard wants to know, Weird World, what was the last video that you saw? Because we don't know how long we were off for. We were still talking to Derek, and that was fine. And it seemed like it was a little while before I realized something was actually going on. Because now I'm curious to see which video was it that got us kicked off. And he knows better too, which is weird. Oh, he doesn't remember. It's fine. Unbelievable.
Well, shit happens.
Yeah, I mean, it does.
Welcome back, everybody.
So funny.
Sorry about the
Richard?
Well, he didn't know, the poor guy. I mean, he feels bad.
Okay, he doesn't feel bad, number one. And number two, he does know better. He totally knows better.
Hey, us guys got to stand up for ourselves.
Okay,
So,
well, listen, you can stand up for him all you want, but he totally knows better. Which is why when he does the cave, he does all those sound bites and stuff, so he doesn't get hit by copyright. Acting all innocent, like, oh, no.
yeah, Weird World
They
is
really
right.
don't care. They really don't. If you playing copyright music or whatever, they're gonna hit you. Which is why we don't do that on my channel. Ugh.
Well,
Derek's trying to stick up for you, saying, "Oh, he probably feels bad." I'm like, he does not feel bad. He's like, and he didn't know better. I'm like, he absolutely knew better. You would never do that on your channel. It doesn't matter.
poor bastard.
Yeah, because now I'm mad
You're furious?
on my channel. That nonsense.
Take it easy there, Ivy.
Derek, Weird World. What happened
I
was,
already told them.
right, I didn't think they were going to, knock down the stream with trailers. But it might have gotten too loud and they heard it or whatever, so that's what happens. But if Ivy ever gets monetized, this is what'll happen. They'll take that video, this live away from her. They won't let her use it to gain whatever monetary funds or whatever.
Maybe I'm never getting monetary. I enjoy watch hours. My watch hours are like nothing.
Don't worry. Derek will take care of that.
And then I got told today
Oh,
if you have 500 subs,
I will.
I forget the number of watch hours. They changed it, I guess, down to 500 subs instead of 1,000.
Oh, you can get monetized?
Yeah, but you have to have a certain amount of watch hours.
Okay, what did I miss? All I heard is Rich said, "Don't worry, Derek will take care of that." I will. What will I take care of?
Because if they don't watch, Derek will show up at your house with a chainsaw.
You didn't say anything.
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Yeah.
I'm sitting right here.
I didn't say shit.
No, I said it. I said if you don't give Ivy watch hours, Derek will show up at your house
Or I'll
with
fuck.
a chainsaw
I'll be putting word out. Let me tell you.
and one of his great masks that he has. Which mask, Derek, are you showing up with?
Let's see.
He said, "Let's see."
I'm gonna put one on.
He is the man.
What's it gonna do? Which one's it gonna be?
Ah, I knew it.
My favorite.
Michael. Hello, Michael. Welcome. Derek, you're the man. You are the man.
You should get
Right?
one.
I should.
Yeah.
That's a huge mug.
How you gonna sleep tonight? Drinking all that coffee. I don't know if you can hear me.
He can hear you.
I can hear you.
Derek, you're in the same time zone, right? 8:45.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Weird words. Rich is in the doghouse. Yeah, weird world, man. Thanks for looking out.
Weird science.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That was kind of high. You're right. Weird word. You're right. It was kind of the volume was high
what's the volume have to do with it?
because the algorithm can pick it up.
Hey, weird world. You see my sister Lori Strode around lately? Tell her,
Salute, Masha. I hope everything is working well for you tonight.
That's crazy. And we're talking like there's nothing going on. We're just talking like like there's nothing going on. Until I started reading the chat, like what?
welcome back, Ivy.
So can you do whatever you want on StreamYard?
Oh no.
But I thought we had to be on StreamYard to do this.
We are on StreamYard, but they knocked us. YouTube knocked us off.
Oh my, I'm very so. All right, I don't understand that at all. Like, were we on YouTube?
Thanks, weird world.
And we still are.
So we're still on YouTube and also on StreamYard.
Right here. No, we're on YouTube. Oh, Masha's done eating.
Yeah, well, that sounded like a really good dinner.
What's she have?
Steak and all sorts of stuff. Potato.
I had liver.
Masha, no.
Oh, that's gross.
Okay, what is wrong with having liver? I love liver and onions.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just disgusting to me.
She's eating a puff donut now.
That's okay because Richard is eating right now too on my live.
Liver and
Got a
onions.
nice big drink. But Masha, okay, this is gonna sound. Now I have to say it because I said her name. Don't take this the wrong way because you know I love you, Masha. But she's always snacking on her lives.
Good.
Always. She's always got a bag of something. It's so funny. She's always eating something.
Oh, just wait one day. Next time I come up, I'm going to be munching out on some liver and onions.
Ah.
Derek, something's weird. You're okay. Well, now it doesn't matter.
Liver and onions is good, Ivy. If you've never tried it, try it.
No, thank you. I don't eat things. I'm not very adventurous like that.
Have you ever had venison?
Nope, and I
Have
will
you-
not.
Have you ever had moose?
Okay, I'm not eating any game. No game for me.
Well, venison, moose, beaver, rabbit, duck, they're all good.
Nope.
Beaver is especially good.
like I get it. Like I get that, people eat that stuff. Like I understand, but you know, I never have, and I just don't. I just like I don't want to. I can't eat. Like I couldn't sit and eat rabbit because
I
the
love
rabbit
rabbit.
would be literally in my head. I'd be like thinking about a rabbit. I just can't do it.
And catfish is good if you know how to cook it. If you know how to cook catfish, that is good eating.
Richard doesn't eat anything out of the ocean.
So he doesn't eat lobster, crab, or shrimp,
He does not.
or he has no idea what he's missing when it comes to those things. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's what I tell him all the time.
Ooh.
It's
Venison.
delicious.
Nothing like good lobster meat with the melted butter in the dish.
Oh my god, I love lobster.
You take that little lobster fork and you put some lobster meat on it, and you dip it in the melted butter, and the butter just drips down your freaking chin.
The best. And crab legs, I like that too.
Oh yeah, yep. Shrimp. Oh my god.
I eat shrimp all the time. I eat breaded shrimp, fried shrimp. I'll cook it,
Now you sound like
myself.
now you sound like Forrest Gump. Shrimp
I do
stew,
I do love shrimp.
shrimp gumbo, shrimp.
Yeah, I just like my food plain. I've always been like that.
Not me. I gotta have some. No, when I cook, I gotta throw. I gotta just. When I make a steak, I marinate that thing in the fridge for 24 hours with Worcestershire sauce.
I don't even know if I've ever had that.
You never had steak?
No, Worcestershire sauce.
Well, I gotta tell you. You know what? I'll tell you a little secret. Soy sauce is filled with a lot of sodium. We all
Yes.
know that, right? Well, Worcestershire sauce has less sodium than soy sauce does, and it tastes good on steak. It tastes good on rice. I love it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if I ever. I mean, maybe somebody cooked with it or something, but I don't know.
I mean, venison chili. Oh my god! If you
Hey,
haven't,
I don't understand weird words like I don't eat bottom feeders. Uh, who's eating beaver? I
I've
can't
had
believe
beaver. I've
can't
had
believe those
beaver.
words just came out of my mouth.
I've had beaver.
Oh, the Warriors.
Yeah, I'm not eating that either. Beaver is an ice cream. What?
Beaver
It,
butt.
what's beaver butt?
That's the ass of a beaver.
An ice cream?
I don't know. I've never heard of it.
I've never heard of this either.
But venison, deer meat. Oh my god, that's good.
He will eat tuna fish. That's the only thing that he will eat. He'll eat tuna fish, but literally nothing else. It is. What is? You're telling me that beaver is an ice cream? I don't understand.
Never heard of it. I've heard of Rocky Road and French vanilla.
Yeah, I like tuna too. It's so expensive
I
now,
love
though.
I love tuna. I love tuna and salmon. When I start going to the gym, I'm gonna have that for lunch again every day.
It's expensive.
But it's fresh protein. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna have 2 to 3 eggs every morning, and tuna or salmon for lunch, and a nice good big dinner.
I always like salmon, but the smell would kill him. He just wouldn't be able to handle it. So I can't cook it in the house.
I'm gonna look that up, Weird World, because you got me curious now.
Yeah, I don't. I, I'm 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 googling that right now. Because this whole thing is.
Beaver
Let's
ice
see. Beaver. This is ridiculous. In ice cream.
Oh, it says there is beaver butt in your natural ice cream.
And you're not in your what?
Natural ice cream.
All natural vanilla ice cream. Oh wait. Well, no. It says what are the ingredients in beaver ice cream? It doesn't say that there's actual beaver in it.
I don't know. It's got a picture of a beaver and ice cream, so
Oh, wait a minute. There's something in the ice cream. The scent gland.
no wonder his YouTube channel's name is called Weird World.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. This one says, "Is there beaver anal secretion in your ice cream?" That's because the natural flavoring castoreum is obtained from the anal glands of beavers. Done. Never eating ice cream again. Thank you very much, Weird World. I
would
can
rather-
never eat ice cream again.
I think I'd rather eat frozen yogurt. Let me check the ingredients in
That's
frozen yogurt.
disgusting. Oh my god. Seriously. You ruined it for me.
Ingredients.
How disgusting. And why do you even know that? Like, why do you know that?
Okay, so frozen yogurt's healthy. It's got yogurt, strawberries, and strained yogurt. Okay, that's cool.
Oh my god. You got to hear this. Okay. The FDA regards castoreum as natural flavoring. Just in time for holiday cookie season, we've discovered that the vanilla flavoring in your baked goods and candy could come from the anal excretions of beavers. Beaver butts secrete a goo called castoreum, which the animals use to mark their territory. So there you go, folks. If you learned anything here tonight, that's it.
Yeah,
There's
we're
anal secretions from a beaver in your vanilla ice cream.
yeah, Weird World. You are me 2.0, buddy. We're two peas in a pod.
Masha, I just Googled it and there's a million different articles.
So what you're saying, what they're saying, people, boys and girls, is when we eat all natural ice cream, we're really eating beaver shit.
That is the craziest thing I've ever heard.
I'm gonna double check the ingredients on the box because I love vanilla ice cream.
They're not gonna freaking tell you in layman's terms, Rich. They're gonna be in some scientific vocabulary that you and I can. Well, maybe I'll understand it, but
But that
you ever read the ingredients in a grocery shop, more in the grocery store when you go and buy things?
I just read the sugar content, Eric. I have to because I got type 2 diabetes. But
Have
I'm
you
gonna
ever
double check the vanilla ice cream. Every word for word, I'm gonna Google.
Have you tried pronouncing some of these stupid words on some of these things in the grocery
Oh
store?
yeah, definitely.
Then you're standing there with the thing, darn thing in your hand, trying to pronounce it, and people are walking by looking at you like, what?
Right. Masha said she's good. She hates vanilla ice cream.
Well, yeah, here's another little fun fact. It says in foods and beverages, castoreum extract is used as a flavoring agent. In manufacturing, it's used as a fragrance or fixative in cosmetics and soaps.
Yep. So what you're doing is you're actually
Look
You're-
what the hell you started, Weird
you're
World.
defeating the purpose of getting clean because you're rubbing beaver shit on your body.
That is disgusting. This whole thing is just so gross. Oh my god. I don't know if it was just vanilla, but it also looked like it wasn't like it's not in like Breyer's ice cream or Turkey Hill. The name of the brands looked European. So I don't know. That's funny though.
Well, there's people that eat horse meat.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. That's another thing I couldn't do. Apple juice has arsenic?
Yep.
That's true. I've never heard that before.
Oh, weird world. You and me we gotta meet up someday.
Why am I? What's the matter? Jesus God, was that a sneeze?
No, that was a cough.
Oh, I didn't know whether to say bless you or not. All right, I'm signing off. I'm tired. I want to go to bed.
Okay,
You good
Ivy.
with that,
Yeah.
Richard? Well, I was actually talking to Richard, but you good? You got anything you want to say?
I got a bag of ketchup Doritos here.
Richard.
Said Taco Bell comes in a slop bucket.
I got a bag of ketchup Doritos here to eat.
God, Derek.
What?
I mean, like, that's just kind of gross also.
I love my ketchup Doritos.
Bye, Weird World. Thank you so much for hanging out the whole time.
Bye,
You're so
bye,
supportive.
Weird-
We love you.
Bye, Weird World. Love
Thank
you, buddy.
you so much. And I don't think anybody else is still in here. But
All right.
Derek, thank you once again for coming to the panel.
You're welcome.
Love to
Thank you
have
for
you.
having me. Anytime.
Rick.
You guys all have a
Thank
good
you,
night.
everybody.
See ya.
Love you. Have a great
Love you
night.
guys.
are
Love yous too.
awesome.
All right, bye, guys.